The legend of La Llorona is a very life-altering story about a woman who murders her 2 children for no real reason at all. So based on what I've read and heard, here is the black version of the story of La Llorona. So according to the story, a couple hundred years ago in this little village was a woman named Maria. She was said to be very beautiful, even more beautiful than Zendaya.
Why the fuck you lying?
Well, one day she meets and falls in love with this super rich, super buff black dude named Acrello, who bought her 50 mansions, 50 Bugattis, $100,000 million, and a trillion. So one day she meets this super cocky rich guy who showers her with affection and gifts, and Maria would do what all females do and marry him immediately. They would eventually have 2 kids, but everything would get worse when her husband started sipping that henny. He started cheating and told Maria that he was going to marry someone else. So fast forward a couple days later, and Maria is with her sons when her ex-husband pulls up in a carriage with a brand new bitch next to him. He would talk to the kids, but said nothing to Maria. And so after taking that fat L, this is where Maria would pick up her life, get her money up, get her rizz up, and prove to her ex that he made a terrible mistake. So instead of leaving it all behind her and focusing on her family, Maria decides to murder her 2 children by throwing them into the river.
It's the first time in my life that I've been provoked to hit a woman.
She immediately realized she made a terrible mistake and tries to save them, but it was too late. Maria would stop eating, never left the riverbank, stopped washing her ass, and would eventually perish. Her soul never rested, and it was at this very moment where Maria became La Llorona, the deranged crybaby demon psycho serial killer, hell-bent on throwing children to their watery deaths just because her husband wanted some new coochie. Instead of taking responsibility for her actions, La Llorona is still said to haunt the river to this day, looking for children. I guess her and EDP have something in common.